Hi, I'm Jeremy Berker from Berker's Dog Beds, and this video is to explain how to put together the PELUCHE series beds. So that covers the PELUCHE small, medium, large, and extra large. So you should receive your bed in a package like this. This is a typical PELUCHE bed package. You'll notice all the parts are here. This is your instructions. So now we're going to go over the parts list. And part A is this part right here, and you should have two of these. Part B almost looks the same, it's just a little bit longer, and you should have two of these. Part C is this part right here, and you should have four of these. Part D are the screws. You should have 8 of these. Part E are the corners, and you should have 4 of these. And last of all, part D is either a wing nut or a Teflon locking nut, just depending, and you should have 8 of these. And then of course you should have one mat. It should look like that. So you should also have legs with your bed, and with the PELUCHE small, medium, and large you should have 4. With the extra large, you should have 6 legs. So before we move on to putting the pieces onto the mat, one thing you want to make sure is the mat is black side up, so you have the wood facing up. Now we're going to move on to step 1 of putting together the PELUCHE bed. So we're going to take part A, and we're going to put it sticker side down, black letter side up, and you just want to slide it on, and this slides on to the narrower of the sides of the mat with the 2 pieces of wood. So you just kind of push it all the way on, just like that. So now we're going to repeat this step on the other side. Again, sticker side down, black letter side up. I'm going to slide this on this side, just like that. Now we're going to take one of your other pieces, the longer pieces. Again, black letter side up. Go ahead and slide this on. And then we're going to slide the last piece. I'm going to rotate it just so it's easier. Again, black letter side up. And there you go. Now you have all 4 of your pieces slid onto your material. Okay, so now we're going to move on to step 3, which is connecting the corners. So we're going to pick up one of our pieces here, put 2 screws through it, just like that. I'm going to hold these, turn them over. Now I'm going to line these up here, just like that, and slide them in. And the trick now is to line them up to the top hole as well. Sometimes you have to push them with your thumb, and then kind of just wiggle them a little bit, and they'll pop through. They'll go through like this. Now one thing that's important to remember is we need to repeat this step on all 4 corners before we move on to the next step, or the bed will not line up. So now we're going to move on to step 5, which is attaching the second piece of the corner to the bed. So basically you just put the piece over here on the corner. Now sometimes you need to rotate this, and I'm just rotating it a little bit to get it to line up, and same with this one, you might need to rotate it a little bit right here, and it's kind of good if you just grab underneath and push down a little bit. And now we've got that on, and now all you do is go ahead and put your butterfly nuts on it and just loosely tighten them. You don't want them real tight yet. You just want to put them on so that they hold the 2 pieces together, but you don't want to completely tighten them down yet until you've done all 4 corners. Okay, so now that we've put all 4 corners on, we can go ahead and tighten them up. Now first I just start by hand and tighten them as tight as I can by hand. If you feel you need them tighter than what you can get them by hand, you can always use a screwdriver and just screwdriver here and hold it with your hand and give it a tighten in a little bit. Now if you are using an electric screwdriver, keep in mind not to over tighten it. You don't want to crack the plastic, and you don't want to strip out the screw. Okay, so now all you have left to do is to put the legs on. So these are your legs. If they do have black lettering, I always place the black lettering towards the center of the bed. So you just place the legs on like this, and you would repeat that on all four, turn it over, and you're done. If it was an extra large, here's an extra large peluche, and you can see that it has a center leg in the center that's kind of pointed in towards the center of the bed, and that's normal. So you would just put the extra leg on that. And that's basically the only difference.